So we are experiencing a rainy day today in Savannah, and we can't do anything. So am I stressing? Nah, you can't stress, man. Listen, after doing this for 10 years, you know, the reality is there isn't anything that you can do about it. You know, stressing is not gonna stop the rain from falling. Stressing is not gonna do anything or bring anything positive to you. So try not to stress. I know some of you may say, you know, I can't help but to. Try not to stress, and especially this time of the year. This time of the year, you don't have a full schedule. There's no one that have a full schedule, and you can't take your properties, the ones that you're currently doing, and move them forward. You know what I mean? So just do me a favor, don't stress. It's no reason to stress. Now, in saying this, do you have a rain policy for those who have people working for you? Do you have a rain policy? Because I know some of you guys, you hardcore lawn rangers, you go out there and you mow in thunderstorms. I made a couple of videos, and again, it's a joke, but I made a couple of videos where you guys will say, man, please, we mow in the rain. My boss, we mow in the rain. There's nothing to stop us. We mow in the rain. Yeah, I hear you. But I have some customers, man, please. You can't, If it's pouring down rain or whatever the case, no, man, it makes no sense, guys. Now, what is your company policy if you have guys working for you? I hope you have policies, guys. You know, you guys that have guys working for you, you gotta have some sort of policy. You can't just go off the cuff. So, what is your policy? I know in the military, when I was in the military, you know, when we're training and you see lightning, it stops. Training stops. You know what I mean? So, in saying that, what is your policy? Do you have a policy as far as, okay, if it starts to rain a certain strength, do you have your guys put on the rain gear? Do you have a rain? You know, do you have rain gear for your guys? You know, their overshoes, wet weather boots. You know, I know some of you guys saying wet weather boots, rain gear. What the heck is this? Yeah, man. You know, do you carry that? You know, do you you know, once you start leaving those brown marks on the lawn, do you stop mowing, or you say, you know, bump it? I can just take out a hose and wash it out, but I need to get this done. Do you have a policy, man? Let me know in the comments. Do you have a policy? So today I'm going to take you along with me. I have 4 estimates, and let's see if I can just take you along with me so you can see what I do on days like this. Again, we're not going to film everything, but you know, like anything else, you learn, you pick up something from what I do. Okay, so just stay with me, and let's see what I do.
Bro, is it true you're gonna get a text on Revs? Is it true you answer every fan DM? Yes. What about my DM? Is it true Cricket has 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month? Yes. Can I be one of your 4? I'm a great texter, Ramon, I swear.
All right, so we are here at the property, and the first thing we notice is edging has to be done. There's some marks. It looks like I guess when they were moving, so we need to make sure that we document these things when you do an estimate. Also, there's a pipe. See that pipe right there? I'm sorry. Put a little red flag, and there's the water meter. Just little things that you look for, guys, when you do an estimate on a property. Now, this customer also wants the shrubs done, and I would also put the plant beds, because you can tell they are a whole bunch of weeds in the plant bed. So we're gonna have to hit up these shrubs. They're not bad. All it needs to be, it's just kind of shaped up just a little bit. Okay, then we come to the side. All right. So yeah. Now the way we estimate shrubs is we look at the shrubs and basically how long is it going to take you to trim these shrubs? You know what I mean? Now, one thing that a lot of people make a mistake at is that they don't estimate the cleanup time. If you guys know, cleanup takes longer than the trimming. And also it depends on if you are, see the plant bed? It depends on if you are actually mulching or just okay. So there's, hold on, this is locked. Alright, so the first thing I see when I come in is what? A ball, right? You know what that tells me? That they had a dog. But since the house is locked, I'm assuming that there's no dog, but let me close this back and let me go ring the bell. Alright, so no one is answering. And this is a lockbox for the keys. So what this tells me, so this is telling me that the home is for sale or for rent. So what I'll do is they're gonna pay in advance. All right, let's continue with the bag. All right, let me show you guys here. So there's a hill. We gotta go down this hill. Come around here, cut this. Come around here, cut this. And cut that. All right, so we just finished doing the first estimate, and as you guys can tell, it's not a big yard, but there's a lot of obstacles that we need to deal with. So it's going to be a little bit of a time-consuming cut, especially in the back. And the shrubs, if the home is for sale, I can see doing a shrub one time. And guys, when you estimate these type of jobs, don't forget the shrubs, you have to factor the cleanup time. And you also have to let them know, listen, you have to clean up the plant bed. That's additional. So the shrub is one price, the plant bed is one price, and the mowing is one price. Now, I can definitely tell you that on this specific home, they just kind of mow. There wasn't too detailed on what they were doing as far as the hedges and the sidewalk and driveway edges. So yeah, we're gonna give them a nice price to do a first time cleanup where we're gonna trim the shrubs, clean up the plant bed, and mow. And then a maintenance package until the home is sold. And most likely they're going to just want us to come by to mow and not do the hedges, because this home will probably sell pretty fast. All right, guys, that was estimate number 1. All right, guys, here we are. That they want an estimate, and it looks like it is a corner lot. So when it comes to a corner lot, I already have my price in this specific neighborhood when it comes to a corner lot. So the only thing that I will have to look at is to see if I can get the 36 in there. And I will be I'm gonna be extremely honest with you guys. On situations like these, to the point where I'm at now in my business, if I can't get that 36 in that backyard, I'm not gonna take this property. And you may say, man, but all you gotta do is push me, and just understand where I'm coming from. We all have different views on our company. My goal this year is I don't want to pick up any push mowing because of my business plan. My business plan is to the point now where we are not picking up any push mowing with the 21 inch. We're doing 36. If I can get that 36 in there, we're good to go. But other than that, I'm not taking it. And again, guys, I understand where you're coming from. We all are in different phases of our business. So just keep in mind when you put it in the comment below, I have my reasons why. Okay, remember, guys, there's Burger King, there's McDonald's, there's Chick-fil-A. The three of them. No, not Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. Well, Burger King and McDonald's, and they have Fuddruckers and Five Guys. Everybody sell burgers, right? But they all do it in a different way. You see what I mean? And you gravitate to a certain burger joint because they do it your way, right? Same thing here, guys. Every property that I do an estimate is not meant to be mine. Because the way we do business, you understand? I personally don't see why I will have one guy spend 30-40 minutes push mowing where he or she can hit that up in 10-15 minutes with a 36. It doesn't weigh money versus, well, I'm doing too much talking. Let me go check this thing out. Hey guys, we are at a property that we're gonna do a quick estimate on, and the customer wants mowing, and they also want pine straw. They did say that they wanted an estimate on the hedges, but they're kind of small, and I will provide an estimate, but that's something that they're gonna do on their own, I guess. This is a rental property, so I will be taking pictures and sending it back to the owner. So let's do a quick walkthrough so I can show you what I look for. Oh, by the way, the first thing I do when I get to a rental property, guys, is I will ring the bell. Okay, I'll ring the bell and I will notify them, because I know that it is a rental property. I will notify them that I'm here doing an estimate on behalf of the owner. And then we will proceed from there. If there's any hostility or whatever the case might be, then we just do an about face and we leave. Okay, I'm not going to argue or impose anything that's not, this is not my property. So I ring the bell and I notify whoever's in there, because I know it's a rental property, and then we'll keep it moving. If for any reason the renters want to do something additional, then again, when it comes to renters, and I know that you are a renter, you will pay me in advance. Okay, you want me to do something additional to what the owner wants, you will pay me in advance, and then we will do what we have to do, because I don't know if they're in the process of leaving. Yeah, I don't know what their situation is, and I don't really care. My job is to get a task accomplished, a job accomplished, and get paid for what I'm doing. All right, let's start the process. All right, so first thing we do is we ring the bell. All right. So nobody answered. Let me see. Looking at the property, we're gonna put pine straw. We're gonna put pine straw there. This need to be trimmed just a little bit. This need to be trimmed. And this is the area. Not bad. We're gonna put pine straw there and there. And again, he only requested pine straw in the front. This is pretty wet and soggy. And let me go in the back. You hear that? Okay. Got it. Not bad. It's full of water. Now, I don't know about this. Let me go get my tape measure, guys. I want to ensure that my 36 will fit in there. Okay. 40 inches. Yeah. Yeah. It's 40 inches, so I will fit. This is pretty soggy, so. Okay. No problem. And you always document things like that before you even start. Things like that. See that? Make sure you document things like that. All right. And we walk around and we look. We see some more. Alright, so after doing this for a while, I can tell how many bales we need. I'll do this real quick. So that's 1. Right here, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. That is it. Strange thing, I knocked on the door, I rang the bell, and nobody came out. So I was doing my estimate and all the windows open. Somebody inside opened all the windows, and I'm talking about they rolled up the blinds, opened the windows, and there's a lady sitting in there looking at me. Oh my God. I mean, she's sitting right there looking at me, and I waved and she just kept looking at me. I don't know, man. I got a little paranoid and jumped in the truck. What the hell? All right, let me pull off from here. All right, so I move down the street. Yeah, she just stood there, sat there, opened the windows. I mean, she opened the windows, the blinds, the curtains, and was sitting there looking at me. I waved and she just kept looking at me, so I just kind of turned around real nicely and and left. Oh wow. What the hell? Oh well. Yeah, so that's 12 bales of pine straw for that particular property. And as you can tell, I brought my tape measure. Always bring your tape measure and ensure that your 36 can fit. Like I told you before in the previous video, I am not taking on properties that I have to push mow any longer, and that's just because of our business plan. We do have a business plan and we go by our business plan. And again, guys, don't put in the comments, oh, you wasting money, money's going through your fingers. Believe me, guys, I've been doing this for 10 years and I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. We have been extremely profitable every year because we cut ties with certain little things. And you might think it's not a lot of waste of time, but to push mow minimizes a lot. Keep in mind, it incurs labor costs and it minimizes profits. You know what I mean? Even though you may say, yeah, I have 10 properties that I push mow. Believe me, guys, do the math. Some of you guys need to do the math on time and labor, because you're losing money. But that's another video. Again, to each his own. Everybody's doing things differently. Everybody's in a different location, different stages in their business. But we are not taking on any more push mowing. That's just what we are doing. All right, guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I hope you're learning something from this. Pop Smoke. See you on the next one. Peace.